Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mogi Beth. For those of y'all who are new here, I am a full-time online clothing reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Tradesy. And today I thought I'd do a fun little video. It's Monday, which is the biggest shipping day of the week. And so I thought, hey, let's do a ship with me video. A lot of y'all are curious as to how I ship, how I package my items, and when it comes to eBay, Tradesy, Mercari, how shipping actually works. So I'm gonna show you that, and I'm gonna show you screenshots of me printing out the labels and so forth. So hopefully this is helpful to y'all, and if nothing else, hopefully you just have a little shipping buddy who can ship along with you. So, all right, let's start. I've got to go downstairs and pick all of my items. Luckily, I have a good inventory tracking system, so I have a little spreadsheet called my shipping fulfillment sheet, which tells me all of the inventory numbers that I need to go pick. So that's what I'm going to go do first, then come back up here and start packaging them up. I have set up a USPS pickup for my building. Hopefully I can get done before they get here. They typically do one pickup in the morning and one in the afternoon, since this is a commercial building, which is really nice. Hopefully we can do this quickly, do it in time, so that we can get our packages out the door. If not, we're gonna have to actually take all the packages to the post office, which is difficult on a Monday. But anyway, I think I have, I don't know, maybe 20 items to go grab. So, and then I have a couple items I need to measure. So let's get started. Chip, chop, chip. We have stuff to do. Let's go. So I carried up all this stuff, and now it's time to ship. I'm going to pull out my trusty scale for Mercari, eBay, and Tradesy purchases. But first, I'm gonna start with Poshmark because it's the simplest. Poshmark is pretty simple. What I do is I just wrap my items of clothing in one sheet of white tissue paper, and then I'll close it up with this little Mogi Beth logo sticker that I ordered from Sticker Mule. My friend Emily is the one who designed this logo for me, and I will link her information down below in case y'all want to work with a really talented graphic designer who can help you with all your packaging needs. So it's pretty simple, just that sheet of paper, the sticker. In the future, I really want to design a postcard. I kind of want to handwrite it on an iPad and then print it out and create one in Canva. But I don't have an iPad, so I need to order one. I've been telling myself that for months now, so hopefully I will get a postcard design that I love. I can start putting those in my packages, but for now, I'm just using these little stickers, which is, you know, good, I think. Good enough for now. And then I usually will just put it in this eco-enclosed poly mailer, and I'll link those down below as well. That's not an affiliate link or anything. I just like using those because I feel like it weighs the least on my conscience, since they're made from recyclable materials and you can use them twice because they have this the second closure. And I actually have done this several times. I've had people return things in these, and sometimes I will need to remove things from here if I mess up, and so I'll just end up reusing it, and it's really easy and it creates less waste. So I'm going to get started on my Poshmark stuff. One thing, I do have one item that was over 5 pounds. So I'm gonna show you how I ship things over 5 pounds in case you're ever curious and run into that situation. I'm just gonna show you a little screen grab right here. Okay, so these boots needed a heavier label, so I went to new shipping label, need heavier weight label. If your item is between 5 and 6 pounds, you're gonna go up, so pick the 6 pound label. Mine was about 7.5 pounds, so I got an 8 pound label, which costs $11.97. I clicked send new label, and then they charged me appropriately. Okay, so I am going to get to shipping out my Poshmark packages. Here we go. Shoes, I actually pre-package them before I get them ordered, and I store them, I think if you saw me downstairs, in the boxes. And what I do now is I just wrap each shoe in a piece of tissue paper. I put it in the box, and then I stuff the box with this craft paper. And it seems to work pretty well. I like storing it this way. It does take up more room than clothing, of course, but it makes shipping them so much easier. And I used to dread shipping shoes because it's just, you know, it takes more work. So if I can do the work up front, then when they sell, easy peasy, just stick a label on and then you're done. It's super, super fast. And I love selling shoes. It really helped reorient my mindset to one where I actually really love selling shoes. So that's good, because shoes are a great seller. They're one of my best performing categories. Okay, so that concludes my 18 Poshmark packages I needed to ship out, but now I need to do eBay and Mercari. I actually had no sales on Tradesy this weekend, and I actually haven't had any this month, so I need to start really getting serious about Tradesy again. But I had 2 sales on eBay, and I had a few good sales on Mercari, which is really exciting. And I basically do Mercari and Tradesy the same, so I will walk you through that. But basically, when I'm shipping on all three of those platforms, I do free shipping on everything. And the reason I'm able to do that is because eBay and Mercari take 10% less out of their fee. And since shipping is oftentimes like under $5, it really kind of balances it out. Also, I like to provide free shipping on Poshmark as well when I can, so I will send out offers oftentimes at 10% off with free shipping. But free shipping on Poshmark costs $7.11, which is high for a lot of these clothing items. So I actually prefer oftentimes making sales on these other platforms, to be honest, and shipping through them. So I offer free shipping on everything. It makes my life a little bit simpler. I don't have to think too hard when I'm listing. I just mark it free shipping. And then on Tradesy and Mercari, I mark that I will take care of shipping and do it on my own. And so then I'll go into pirate ship, and I will ship from there on those two platforms and then enter in the tracking number onto Tradesy and Mercari. Basically, how I ship on these three platforms is really, really simple. It's this. If it's under 1 pound, I will ship through first class, and I will put it in one of these poly mailers. Most of my packages are under 1 pound and go into those poly mailers. Like last weekend, I had 8 orders on eBay, and all of them were under 1 pound and were shipped first class. And then if it's over 1 pound but then fits into a padded flat rate envelope, I will ship it in here. And I think one of my eBay sales will be in here, so I'll show you what that looks like. And so a lot of times I'll use like jeans and jackets and sweaters will fit in here when they're over 1 pound. Then for things like shoes, and like larger coats that won't fit in here that are over 1 pound, I will play around with and try to figure out, does it best fit in a priority mail, regional rate, or flat rate. So I'm gonna ship out my stuff, and I'm going to record my screen and talk y'all through it a little bit so that you get a little bit of insight into how to ship on these other platforms, because I know for those of y'all who are selling on eBay but have not yet made the jump over to Mercari, eBay, or Tradesy, it's oftentimes kind of daunting to try to figure out shipping. So hopefully this will help y'all and give you insight into what I do. And this is my solution. It's maybe not the best solution for everyone. And if you have suggestions that you want to leave down below, please feel free to leave them, because I am no shipping expert when it comes to these different platforms. But this is what works for me. It makes my life simple, and I'm still happy because I walk away with a good profit margin at the end of the day. So let's get started shipping on eBay first. I have 2 sales. One that I think is going to be under 1 pound and will go in first class mailing, super easy. And the second is a pair of jeans from Madewell that I think are going to go in that flat rate padded envelope. And y'all, in case you are curious, I will link down in the description below links to everything you see here, including the materials through USPS that I use, just because I think it's really useful to order those ahead of time so that you're not caught in a situation where you're scrambling after making a sale. So it usually takes 1 to 2 weeks for these to come in when you order them online, so do take that into account and go ahead and order them. It's free, you know what I mean? Like, order 25, you might use it throughout your career, you might not, but it's just really nice to have them. And then if you don't use them, there are so many resellers you can give them to that do. So let's ship through eBay, and I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Okay, so when shipping on eBay, I click on the little bell icon and then click paid ship now, and then I click on print labels in bulk in order to do all my shipping at the same time. I have blanked out the addresses and on all of these, so don't worry. But for this Wild Flocks crochet pullover, it was under 1 pound, so I went ahead and clicked first class, and then I entered the weight, and it came out to $3.31. So I moved on to the Madewell jeans, weighed those, and I went ahead and put in the weight here just to show you that you can't ship things over 1 pound through first class. It won't even give you the option. So I tried to fit them in a padded flat rate envelope, and they fit. So I clicked priority mail, padded envelope, and that was $7.75. So then I went ahead and clicked on review purchase. This little screen came up. I clicked confirm and pay. And then it took me here where I could easily print my labels, and they print all at the same time, which is great. Okay, let's start shipping with Mercari. I'm going to show you what I do in my screen share. So when shipping on Mercari, I go through Pirate Ship, which is a free online software that just offers usually the best rates. And so in order to find my solds, you have to go to My Listings in Mercari and then click on In Progress, and all the items with a purple box saying ship this item is what I need to ship. So I've actually put a fake address on the bottom left-hand corner, Jane Milk Millions. And what I would do is copy that address, go to Pirate Ship, click Create a Single Label, and then click on Paste Address and paste from Mercari there, and it will autofill for you, which is great. So then in order to fill out how you're going to ship, you scroll down, and in type of packaging, this was a blazer that weighed more than 1 pound, so I selected priority mail padded flat rate envelope and entered in the weight and clicked Get Rates. And then that padded flat rate was $7.75, as it always is, so I purchased that label. And then the last thing we have to do is go back to Mercari and enter in the tracking number, which is really easy to do. Okay, so I quickly wanted to show y'all what it looks like to ship first class through Pirate Ship. So at type of packaging, I'll click envelope and enter the dimensions for the envelope, and then put in the weight again, click Get Rates, and in this case it was $4.46. And then lastly, I want to show y'all priority mail through Pirate Ship, because I did ship out a pair of shoes. They were shipping to Portland, so it wasn't too far, but I clicked box or rigid packaging because I was shipping in a priority mail shoe box. And then I entered in the dimensions of that box, and I entered in the weight. It ended up being $7.84, which I think is pretty good for shoes, so I purchased the label. Okay, y'all, before we end this video, I just want to go over this screen one more time, and this image will actually be available in the description to download in case you want it. But for those of y'all who are on Poshmark and are very confused about shipping on these other platforms, let me go over it real quick. Under a pound, the cheapest option almost always is to ship first class. This is the same type of mail that you send letters or postcards in, and so if it's under a pound, you almost always want to do this. You cannot put first class mail into any priority mail packaging though, so do keep that in mind. For items that are over a pound or over 15.99 ounces, you no longer can ship through first class. It's not an option. So to ship something over a pound through USPS, the cheapest way almost always, if you can do it, is to ship through a priority mail padded flat rate envelope. And the USPS does actually offer a non-padded flat rate envelope that's about 60 cents cheaper. However, that doesn't really stretch out. It's not really as durable or flexible as the padded flat rate. So I almost always just do the padded flat rate. However, not everything can fit in that padded flat rate, right? So then that's where the third option comes into play. And most times I'll actually do priority mail, but there are times in which flat rate or regional rate makes more sense depending on how far it's going. So I hope that is helpful to y'all. I didn't want to leave y'all a little bit in the dark. And again, this will be available in the description if you want to just download this little image. Okay, we did shipping. It's all done. I have to do a couple measurements now and process some clothes. First, I got to take these downstairs and hope the mailman comes. But all right, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it answered some of your shipping questions. And if it didn't, leave them down below and I'll try my best to answer them. But yeah, this is how I ship. It's what works for me. I like doing it this way. When we scale, I will probably change up a few things. But right now, I really am happy with how things are going. I'm excited about cross-listing and increasing my sales on other platforms. And I'm working diligently on that this month. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos if you get a chance. And I will see y'all in the next one. Hope you have a fabulous week. Love y'all. Bye.